So after we had that 91 in our last episode, I probably can't call y'all drunks anymore, and we're definitely moving from our box wine and a red solo cup to a glass bottle, and we're going to drink that in a mason jar. But hey, maybe one day we're actually going to get a wine glass. Maybe one day we are going to get a 100 out of 100. So that is the goal, but we are not going to reach this goal in this episode, but that's the goal that we are going to work towards. Welcome back to Yanni Plays 100 Days of Winemaking. So I was tinkering around a little bit, looking at different vineyards and trying to find out what could we do in this episode here. And I actually think for the first time started to look around a little bit. You see some trucks moving around and parking and things being loaded and unloaded, and it's just some beautiful things with some scarecrows, and starting to click on things, and I saw the ducks down here and I clicked on one of the ducks and this one here showed up. So I guess that's probably an Easter egg. So we're going to name our little friend here. Of course we're gonna have to drop that in. So what do we name our duck? Now they should have a randomizer here because I don't know a name for a duck. Just gonna give it the name for my dog, so let's call it Milo. Back to the game. So I was looking around, and the next vineyard that we should buy or could buy, or the next one in line price wise, will be the 52. But if we click on our Nebbiolo wine here, we can see we have one red in it. Most of the other stuff is green, or it's pretty decent. But then I was clicking on the one back here. It's a little bit bigger. And if we are putting the Nebbiolo, our next red wine, on, you can see almost everything is green. Except the price. I don't know why the price is colored. The price shouldn't be colored, I think. But yeah, you can see this one here probably would be the better buy. So that's what we're going to do. We are actually going to buy this one here. Now, of course, that means in our technology tab over here, we are going to have to buy a few things. So board upgrades, they're 50,000 right now, and they're not going to bring as much more. I think we talked about that before. But over in Toolshed, I think we should go ahead and for sure buy our new wine so that we can plant that, and we are going to get a different type of pruning. I already purchased that. Repair workshop, I'm not going to worry about that right now because we don't have that many repairs. But over in the winery here, we may think about a few other things. This one here will be for the malolactic fermentation. We have to find out if we need that on our new wine that we are going to get. Malolactic fermentation is reducing the acidity, and right now the wines that we have, they all kind of have a high acidity, so we need to leave it high. But down here we have our automatic press that would speed up the whole pressing process. We may need to go ahead and get this one, so that we can speed up our pressing operations. Oh look, down here is our duck. Can I name another one? Yes, I can name another one. I'm just going through all the names from the dogs that I ever had. So we need a total of 5 different ducks. I guess we just have 2. Ooh, great quality on our Barbera wine. So I wish I would have harvested that a little bit sooner so that we can get the acidity. But it's still hopefully gonna be upper 80s. And I think since we are making some good money right now, let's go ahead and purchase this one here. So that we can start clearing everything and get everything ready. So like the last time, right, one turn after we bought our vineyard, we had a real estate bubble. So good thing we bought it. And we have our powdery mildew on everywhere. Downy can just pop on when you have rain. It'd be smart for us to start protecting our vineyards just a little bit better. I just now realized our acidity is still all the way on the top. And we're gonna get the sweetness, and we should be able to get the body. And if we are unable to get the body, we're gonna do that now. We're going to upgrade our winery to level 3 so that we can get the small cask. That is going to help us even more with getting the body that we need. Yeah, it's gonna cost us 50,000, but we just have to do it. All right. How many plants do we put on? So we're not going to do the same as we did at the Chardonnay to just go very high. I still would like to have a good quality. So let's go 4,000 plants or 5. Let's go with 4,000 for now. Because our Chardonnay is a money cow right now, so here we can focus on quality. And even with our new big board, we still don't have enough room. But our fermentation should be... Yeah, our fermentation is done in one turn. As long as it's not snowing the next day, we're all good. And where are the ducks? They're all gone. Alright, so we have our different types of pruning. We have this one here, high production on sandy soils. Average production on clay. Medium to low production for elegant wines. So let's try... This one here is actually the best. If we look at the quality, this is giving me the best quality. When I go to something else, my quality just goes down a lot. So I'm leaving it on that. I'm going very low. And ruining on our principal. Yeah, so now you can see the quality improved a lot with just having a different type on there. We actually go too low and see if we have a better quality. I think I'm sold out. Yeah, I'm sold out of wine. That's why I don't have anything coming in anymore. So the small cask is 50,000 just for the technology, and then 15 per cask. So that's too much. I was thinking about taking a loan, like the cutter and the chute remover, to speed up that part a little bit, but currently I'm more worried about getting money back in. Actually should bottle one, but I can't. Move you over here. Start bottling you. Yeah, as you can see, I cannot even bottle everything because I don't have enough money. Alright, so our principal we could start harvesting, but still a little bit early. And of course with our mildew, the crop from those two is not going to be the best. So this one over here is hopefully going to be better. Alright, so unfortunately this one here, we had 2 bad traits, but we also had 2 good ones. But just lower 80s, but still a decent price that we're going to get. Alright, lots of recovery that we have to do. Average quality, but we knew that because of the mildew that we had on. And almost no quantity. But that's really gonna hurt in our budget. Yeah, same on the Barbera, and almost no grapes at all. That's gonna be a painful year. But it looks like in our new vineyard, the good thing is it takes a long time for it to actually get the sugar that we need. So that's one that we have to harvest late in a year. It's not gonna get in the way with our other 2 wines here. So I guess day 20 of the year is gonna be when we have to harvest that. Still not. Are we not gonna be able to harvest that this year at all? Yeah, because now it's winter. And we were not able to harvest anything. I really hope that was because of being the first year. Alright, you wanna see that mess? 65. Better than I expected. But usually we get close to 10,000 bottles. Just 2,500, so that is not good for our budget, that's for sure. Let's see, this was 70. I'm really surprised. Really surprised that, because those were all just average grapes and that wasn't really good, so I expected much lower. But again, just not even 350 bottles, so selling for 21. And talking about selling, like our special order, nothing in here, and our backlog, yeah, not that much. Alright, so now we could harvest this one over here. So I guess last year was just because it was the first year, even though our principal actually we were able to harvest in the first year. But let's look at our Brico. Yeah, we're going ahead and harvest that so that we have the acidity. Great quality, decent amount. Go and drop that in. Let's harvest our principal. And for some reason I always click on the wrong one. It seems like our acidity goes down. Now I don't know how low the acidity needs to be. We don't know anything about this one yet. Alright, let's see how the quality of our new vineyard is. Excellent quality. And a really good amount. I'm glad to see that. Now of course on this one here we have no idea where we need to go with the sweetness and tannin and all that. So and now we can press our Chardonnay with the automatic press. Oh wow. See how much more body we get just with using a different press. So I don't really need the small cask, because that kind of crazy. Well, that's what I call a full board. Whew. Going to our tool shed. So the cutter all the way up here, a level 4. Shoot remover is even higher. Yeah, I can't speed up my spring. Alright, first time tasting our wine from our new vineyard. Let's see what we got. A 96. And we just shoot point blank in whatever. We didn't hit any stars, but we're already at a 96. So that is really, really, really nice to see. We produced over 6,000 bottles and we're going to sell it for 24. So that is going to help us a lot in our financial department. Now, before I end the video here, let's look into our journal. We can see acidity, we are way off. So acidity is either low end or high end. Not sure which one. Sweetness, we're pretty good. Sweetness, body, we are just one off in each direction. Tannins, I would say we're two off, so I assume tannins needs to be two lower. Well, I have some bad news. I was playing a little bit more after recording just to regain some money again. A couple more bad years. I just sold everything that I had. I was actually even looking at bulk selling stuff. I was like, no, I just bottled some, and next turn I'm gonna get money in. As you can see, the money slowly would have started to roll in, but I went too far into the negative. So that means game over. Let me know, would you like me to start a new one? Or do you want me to wait, I think 3 weeks, because in 3 weeks they're going to release a DLC and I could start playing a new one in that DLC. Or if you prefer, I could just go ahead and start a new one. Well, thank you very much for watching. Sorry that we had to end it this way, but I hope I'm going to see you at another video, and I hope I'm going to see some comments down there telling me if I should start playing the DLC or if we're starting a different one. Thank you very much. See you at the next video.